gift certificates for them too, so that you can give them away to people that you love at Christmas and during Hanukkah. I don't know how many of these religious holidays are allowed to give away tattoos for.
I don't
I'm
know.
not going to dig too much deeper into that because I don't want to end up offending an entire culture, but I'm pretty sure Christmas and Hanukkah is fine. Fine for tattoos, right?
And even if you don't love the person, you want to be
Nice,
spiteful.
Richie. That's a good place to watch it from.
Here's this really nice gift, asshole. Like, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that
Yeah.
as your motivation for it. So
I just feel like it's a good gift. If you don't get it for the people that you love, you don't really love them. So, not to manipulate you and guilt you or anything, but you should work on that. It's not a good look on your all's part. So,
I thought that was what was in the script
what?
for guilt people into
We are
things.
guilting them.
Is this working at all?
They're not hearing us about the guilt thing, are they?
No, I don't think so.
He covered his mic. We should be fine. Nice. So yeah, so tap out sessions, book those, get the gift certificates for them. They go pretty fast, so like hop on it, right?
Like Sonic.
It's gonna be pretty crazy. And then that also brings us to like we've got a bunch of end of year stuff coming up. We just did our Friendsgiving, which was longer than anticipated. It took a little longer to get food than expected.
You
But
kept going on that sentence. I was going to say that's what she said, but it's not.
it was good food. It was delicious, but we just did that. And then we've got our holiday party coming up, which you all aren't invited to. That's not a thing for you. That's going to be us with the whole crew. And we're going to do, they want to do like a Secret Santa. I think we should do a white elephant gift thing. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to get one of those sex machines off of Amazon for whoever it is, but it's only going to have like a half-inch stroke length to it, so it's completely useless.
Thanks for dossing on me on my.
So,
Oh, no.
no, so we're going to do the holiday party, and then that leads us into we've got the New Year's Eve event that we do every year. So this year we're going to be doing that. I don't even know what we're doing for it yet, but like if you guys have suggestions, I'm all ears. I want to make it kind of crazy. We're thinking about doing the glory hole tattoo thing at that event. That would be kind of cool, I think. Right. So you come in, a couple people can do a glory hole tattoo thing, but that's it. That's it. Hey, James Marks, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in way too long. You should come all the way over here and hang out. Right? Especially, I don't think you've ever met Desmond. So you got to come make fun of him. He's painfully American, so.
I don't know what that means. That's probably what makes me painfully American.
That's true. I also am painfully American. It's fine. It's fine. So, is that all we had to discuss today? I got through that kind of quick.
Yeah, you should slow down a little bit. Now
So,
we're just gonna stare at the
you know
camera.
what we should do is we should ship James a button.
Ship James a button.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to get it all the way over to him. He's not stopping by to pick that up. It's not gonna happen. Not for a button.
Wow.
You know? It's just a long drive, right? Like you'd have to get on like a boat for a little while and drive your car on your boat
Okay.
in a circle
All
while
right.
waiting to get all the way here.
Like, are you talking about like a hamster wheel boat that I have to drive
think
my
that's how it
car
should
inside
be.
of, and then
Like-
that's how I go?
Like one of those old like Tom Sawyer style boats, but you're using a car to run it instead. Right? James, do you have one of those? Is that how you travel overseas? I don't know how that works. I'm usually unconscious during the trip.
That's fair.
Have you ever flown across the ocean?
Mhm.
It's so boring.
To Germany,
It's so boring.
Deutschland.
Like there's nothing entertaining about it. It's like an hours and hours and hours long flight of just fucking nothing. Right? Everyone's like, oh, I want a window seat. No, I want like 3 seats so I can lay the hell down. That's
Well,
what I want.
The weird
Yeah.
thing, like about the window seat, is there's
Cindy,
nothing to see.
Cindy, come get one of these fuck around and find out buttons. Right? They're free. You'll be in here anyway, right?
Mhm.
Snag one of these bad boys, post a picture of yourself with it. Once we get to 50 of those, we're giving away a $200 tattoo credit.
It's
So
only 7 hours for you.
yeah, I think yeah. If they fly directly across,
Yeah.
I feel like they'll probably fly you to New York and then
And
make
then
you fly
fly
down
down,
and
yeah,
stuff. I hate that shit. Like just fly to Miami or to Orlando or something.
I would feel it's probably just safer to fly direct to land first.
I don't know.
I would assume.
I don't know.
Because that's usually how they do it.
I don't know much about pilots except that they're evil.
Mhm.
and witches. Basically, they're heavier than air but flying, and that's devil's work. You can
That's
tell.
okay. That's fair.
It's devil worship, if anything, to fly commercial. I mean, you've seen how they cram you in like sardines and shit. It is basically torture. Southwest knows what I'm talking about. You guys
No,
are torture.
no, Spirit.
No, Spirit, I feel like, come on, man. That's like Nilla wafers. They're being very humble about it. They're like, Spirit, it's cheap, right? Like, they're not really offering you anything else.
Spirit is the reason I don't fly anymore. It's not
Really?
even a joke.
Spirit's
Yeah,
what
I
it
had
took?
such a shitty experience.
Damn, 17 hours. That's too far. That's too far. I just went over to Colorado a little bit back myself. It was already a very far distance.
It's only 5 hours.
It was too far.
Okay,
On a plane,
distance
that's too
wise,
far, right?
5 hours.
5 hours is a lot.
Driving to Atlanta is longer than that.
Yeah, but I don't want to drive to Atlanta either.
All right, well, fucking me then.
Dude,
What am I supposed to say here?
I only go to Colorado at this point because like my sister is there, so like I do have to go visit her on occasion. So like
Mhm.
I've got a reason to be out in Colorado, but other than that, like I don't know, they've got weed here now, so it's not as big an appeal. I don't have to go as far for it. So I don't know, Colorado's not really like convenient, you know?
I guess. I've been twice. That's
Okay.
it.
It's fucking pretty as shit though. Like super pretty. So, what else did we want to discuss about the year? I feel like we were going over a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get into finishing up my comic book stuff this next year. That's a
Mhm.
big one. Yeah, the altitude always gets me. Like I end up coughing along by the time I get anywhere. But no, I want to finish up the comic book this next year and the Billy and Butcher story this next year. That's a big one. And then we got new price points coming out next year because inflation. We have not raised our prices yet because of inflation. We managed to keep them down the whole time, but they finally got us. It actually does cost us a lot more money to do business these days. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to actually like rework our price points next year. They're not going up a ton, but like, it's cost of living. So if you want to get those all you can take sessions, those gift certificates will be good for next year, and you'll be good. So
Hello, James. Goodbye, James.
enjoy. I don't even remember what time it is over there where you're at,
It'll
but
be probably 10 p.m.
that's
5 hours ahead.
that's
Britain, you
late.
said?
That's late.
Yeah,
I'm
5 hours. I did a lot of streaming, and a lot of people from Britain and
I'm usually in bed no later than like 5, 6 p.m. these days. I'm already up past bedtime right now. Can't you tell?
yeah. Um, I don't know. I live a crazy. My lifestyle's
You
crazy.
too, James. Sexy son of a bitch. James is like one of my favorite people in the world, man. I had a great time over there. I always have a great time over there. I went over there one time, and we did like Kidlington and Oxfordshire and stuff like that. But we were at this shop that had like a little cafe behind it that he owns too. It was Paul Humphreys is the name of the guy, right? And it's like this cool ass little shop just full of like he had like cool apprentices and cool people and shit. And then you got like coffee and like bread and sandwiches all day. It was like the coolest fucking studio I've ever been to. So I love me some England. Um, Sorry, I'm getting messages on my computer. My apologies, guys. Yeah, see, he knows. He knows who he's talking about.
I would hope so.
It was a really fun convention too. They had like I want to say like Cirque du Soleil style trapeze stuff going on or something like that. And then like yeah, I met all kinds of cool people there. And then Leif and I think Mary was Mary was with us on that trip. We went over there and like hung out and stayed at that studio and just had a fucking blast, man. I would go back in a heartbeat. I love England. It's one of my favorite places. You never been to England, have you?
I have not, oddly enough.
That is weird.
I've
I'm
been
more
to
of
a
a
lot of-
Germany guy.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of places in Europe.
I mean, I've been to Germany, but I haven't like been to Germany. I wasn't like running around Germany for days. I was there very temporarily. So
Mum?
Yeah,
Is it mum or mom?
I told this story the other day about how like I was getting made fun of over there in England because I did American traditional tattoo for James, and I decided to do like a mom heart thing with him, right? So like we're tattooing it, and every 2 seconds, every English dude's coming over like, the hell's a mom, right?
Mm,
Because it didn't say mom on it. It's like, well, it's supposed to be American traditional, not English traditional. So it says mom. It's a mom heart, you know?
yeah.
It was really fun, though. I did a YOLO tattoo on a girl over there. She was pretty cool, too. I think I still have her on Facebook, actually. She's like one of the few people from back then I still interact with. But did like a YOLO tattoo. And then what the fuck else? We did a bunch of funny stuff over there.
Man.
It was a really fun trip. We were busy as shit the whole time though. I did a giant flesh rip on someone's forearm, like a realistic one. It was super fun.
James. Um,
Love you, James.
yeah, I haven't been out of the country in a while. A very long while.
Been a hot minute.
I did a lot of out of the country at the same time. It was very weird. I went to
That's kind of how it was for me. Like I do it in spurts.
yeah, I went to Germany, Austria, went over to Spain, and then obviously I had to go through
Oh, yeah.
4 other countries.
On a side note, we're working on our travel schedule for next year for conventions because I want to do more of those. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do both Spookies, the May and the October one. I think those are both a blast. But we're trying to get back out on the road and start like we're going to do more of that shit, going and seeing people and I don't know, being tattoo artists.
I don't know. I enjoy running conventions. It's fun. It's definitely an interesting time. I think Spooky is probably the best.
I just have a fun time there. It's like always a really fun convention. My buddy Will was there this last time, and he's a fucking phenomenal artist. And he was like one aisle over from us, so we got to hang out with him and his family the whole time.
Thank you, Richie. I know that wasn't for me, but I'm saying it for Galen.
It does. It looks really good. Check it out. I gotcha. There you go, guys. My gorgeous long hair. You used to have gorgeous long hair.
I could still have gorgeous long
Now
hair.
you just have normal Desmond hair.
I don't know what that means.
You got to work on it.
Well, it's
Make it longer. You know?
I'm concentrating on it right now.
Gotcha. Now I look like I'm like a cool 90s character. What's up? I can't see out of my whole eyeball. Right. So anyway, so if anybody knows places that they think we should do conventions at, I think that would be really fun, actually. I kind of want to do like an England convention this year. I wouldn't mind going and doing like a Mexican convention or something like that. That could be cool.
Yeah.
I've never done one in Canada at all.
In
So that could
Canada?
be cool. Yeah.
I mean, there's some good artists in Canada.
Germany would be a cool one.
Very good artists in Germany.
Italy would be cool.
I don't know any good artists from Italy, actually.
I've seen a
I'm not saying
lot
there
of
isn't.
cool artwork from over there, so I'd love to do that. We're also working on a podcast. We should tell them about that. Right?
What's our podcast?
Well, we're working on it. It's not officially done yet, but we're working on like a podcast for this place. So like
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
basically we got all
Sorry.
the new recording equipment and everything in that we're going to be using for that. But what we want to do is like I don't know, have like guest artists in and stuff like that, and like they'd come in and they'd like guest spot at the studio or whatever. But during that time, they'd sit down on like the podcast with us, and we'd interview them and talk about like their time in the tattoo industry and like how they got here and like I don't know their thoughts on art and tattooing and where it's headed and stuff like that. So I think that's gonna be fun as fuck. If you have any artists you think will work well for that, like they could come guest spot at the shop and have like cool stories to talk about and cool things to tell, DM us, right? Or have them DM us, right? Like if you got any tattoo artist friends, be like, hey, go guest spot at Rogues Gallery and hop on their podcast and we'll put them on an episode. I think that's gonna be cool as shit, especially because like before I got in the industry, that's something I would have wanted to know is like, well, how'd you get in the industry? Like, well, what's it been like for you and shit like that. I think that'll be really fun. So if there's anyone in particular you guys would like to see on there, let us know. We'll see what we can do. What's the worst they could say? No? Or go fuck yourself. They could say that.
Whatever.
That might be the worst they could say.
I think I already said that to you on this, so I don't think it really affects you.
I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
It's part of the industry.
It is.
Yeah. Go fuck
It's
yourself.
like saying, hey,
Yeah,
how's it
go
going?
fuck yourself. You
Yeah.
know? That's how we greet each other. It's kind of like if you're a skateboarder or a punk rocker and somebody's like, hey, let's take a picture together, your immediate first response is like, oh, cool, gotcha. Right? You can't help it. It's like a salute. So, yeah, the podcast is the other thing. So that's like a bunch of stuff we're talking about on this one.
Yep.
Yep. What's going on over there?
Just make sure it's still live.
Are we still live, guys? You'd tell us we weren't live, right? You have to, or it's entrapment. Are we live? Not live, right?
Yeah.
Ah, we are still live.
Yeah.
I can hear myself on a very big delay, actually. That's weird.
I mean, there's always a decent delay on Facebook.
That's too much, Facebook. Fucking fix it. This is on YouTube too, right?
Went dark for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on purpose. We did a costume change. I don't know if you guys noticed. It was like real fast.
Yeah.
They-
It's just our pants. which you can't see.
We're practicing our rendition of Cats for later. That we're gonna do that on New Year's Eve as well. That's part of it. Desmond and I will do Cats entirely by ourselves. I'm Rumpelteazer
I don't know what that means.
and McCaverty Cat.
Not even a clue.
Which cat are you? Are you Deuteronomy?
The more you say names, the less I know.
Okay. I take it you've never watched Cats at all?
Not even once.
Don't. It's really not worth it. It's horrible. The movie is like the worst version of that too. It's like, hey, what's a bad idea and how do I make it fucking worse? So, we're not actually doing a rendition of Cats.
Is there like an overarching theme for Cats? Like, is it just a musical? Is it just Cats?
Okay. And it has to do with
Explain Cats to me.
it has to do with like a selection of a cat that's supposed to be like the cat that gets to go to like a better place kind of thing. It's got a very rough plot. There's not a lot that's going on in it, if we're being honest.
They're just like, okay, we're gonna throw clay and then try to make a cat.
Richie.
It's true.
It's painfully, right? Painfully straight sometimes. It's absurd.
I've been told that once or twice.
What's your favorite musical?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't like musicals at all.
So what's your favorite though?
None of them.
How do you feel about Rocky Horror?
Okay, hold on. So technically, all musicals are my favorite because I hate all of them the equal amount.
How do you feel about Rocky Horror?
I don't like it.
Grease.
Really don't like
Grease too.
it. Probably don't like it twice as much.
Rent.
It's too fucking high.
The Wiz.
I already did.
Phantom of the Opera.
Nope.
Okay. And there's really no pleasing you.
No.
There really isn't.
Not with musicals.
Moulin Rouge.
No.
I feel like I've hit every genre I can think of that would matter to you. If you don't like those, you really don't like musicals.
I just don't like them. I don't like watching people sing at all.
Why?
It's just I don't know what the fuck phobia it is, but I hate that shit.
That's weird. I love singing. That's not good.
Yeah.
I sing a lot. I basically I interrupt all singing by singing over it. It's what I do.
Yeah, and it bothers me every time. I'm just your friend, and I didn't want to make you feel weird about it, but now that we're talking about it...
I really don't feel weird about it still.
No, I was just making sure you don't, but I didn't want to do that.
No, that's fair. It's fair. I feel like I appreciate that you let me sing anyway. You know, that's nice. We should take Des to a musical.
I would fucking probably vomit. I'm gonna be honest.
We'll take you to Rocky Horror, but you have to dress up and get up and sing, right? That way you can really experience a musical the proper way, right?
No.
I feel like that's the way to go.
Just no.
Oh, and then Phantom of the Opera, the only thing that's weird about it to me is the movie version of it. The girl's like 17, and it's like Gerard Butler's like all grabbing up on her, and he's like in his 30s. That's a little weird.
Hold on. I have a story, and I don't know if I told you this story.
Okay.
And it's about somebody singing in front of me.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about this?
You didn't.
Okay, so I was at a wedding. People I barely know. I was with my ex at the time. We had gone. We're all just standing around. Everything's done. Sister comes up. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this thing for whatever, and I'm in the
Rocky Horror.
Appropriately. No one, as far as I remember, but we're standing in the front of the crowd, and this person is maybe 2 feet away, 3 feet max, and she's like, so I'm gonna sing this. I'm like, oh no, I went, oh fuck, I gotta get out of here, but I can't because I'm in a wedding. Like I can't just go back into the crowd. We're in a house. So my ex at the time just grabbed my hand, was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, yep. And I just had a grin and bear it while this girl
Have you seen Team America?
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't have a Cats musical experience like their security officer guy did? He's like, stay the fuck away from me, actor, that dude. He's like, I was held down by Rumpelteazer and McCaverty Cat. I was raped by Mr. Mistopheles. That's why he doesn't like musicals. No, specifically Cats.
Can somebody Google what that phobia is? people singing and like for me because I can't do it right now.
That is weird.
I know it's really
Honestly, I've
weird.
never even heard of that. Besides you.
It just makes me go.
That's
No.
funny.
Yeah.
I contend that if you can't sing, you should sing like louder.
If I can't, the weird thing is if I can't see the people like Aladdin,
Mm-hmm.
like they're singing in a lot of Disney music, like they're all
Aladdin's
musical,
a good musical.
but they're not fully musical.
I
But
will
I
say-
don't see their face.
There's some stuff that like they shouldn't be redoing. Like you can't really redo Aladdin. First of all, you can't make Jafar hot. I don't even know what the fuck that was about, right? Why is Jafar cuter than Aladdin in the movie? You're supposed to make Aladdin the cute one, and you should uglify Jafar a little bit because he's got to be like, I don't know, Jafar. Like he wasn't a handsome vizier. He was like a kind of normal looking to ugly looking guy,
Right? You
right?
can look at him, Janir.
Second of all, you can't redo a lot of the songs and without changing like classic lyrics to them because they're racist and horrible, right?
That's also factual.
Like at one point, like they're bragging about Aladdin in the original animated, right? And so like Genie's singing about it, right? Genie's like, he's got slaves, he's got servants and flunkies that are proud to work for him. I don't think slaves are proud to work for him, dude. I think he owns those. Aladdin owned slaves, just so we're clear. There's a whole song about it.
Mm-hmm.
How are you supposed to remake that? You just got to let that lie. You can't do that. You just can't. Right? There's a bunch of those. Like you can't do a live action Beauty and the Beast. It only works because you want to fuck the Beast. As soon as you make them live action, you feel weird about it. Right? You're afraid your friends will see. Then you get in trouble. You don't need that, right?
We went on
But an animated
a
Beast.
tangent.
Animated Beast, you're not going to sleep with that. You just think you will, right? Imaginarily, it's okay. The animated Beast. You
Yeah,
remember the...
I'm
You've seen the animated Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yes, I have.
You know how at the end he turns into like the blonde prince dude?
Mm-hmm.
I contend he's uglier as the blonde prince than as the Beast.
So are you saying he should have been deflowered faster?
No. I'm saying he should have just stayed the Beast.
Yeah, if he would have been deflowered faster.
No, because he comes back in the second one and he's the Beast again, but the flower's got nothing to do with it.
I didn't know there was a second one.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of Beauty and the Beast stuff, and he just for some reason is the Beast all over again. I don't know how that works. Like he kind of got screwed on this whole thing, but I mean, like just if we could put a poll up, if that was possible, you could throw a poll up and be like, "Hey, would you rather bang Prince? I think it's Adam is his name, or would you rather bang the Beast?
That's
The
a
Beast is
shitty
gonna win
name.
hands down."
I wouldn't be afraid of a beast named Adam.
I'm glad he calls himself Beast instead of that.
Random Richie fact. I played Aladdin at Disney for like 6 years back in California. Also, I agree the beast was not a cute human.
Exactly. But the Beast was hot as shit and daddy as fuck as the Beast, right?
But his
And-
name was Adam.
Belle in both
No offense to
incarnations
Adams out
is
there.
cute. Right, because Belle was cute in the cartoon when Beauty and the Beast came out when I was younger. But Emma Watson is a gorgeous human being too, so that one's fine. But yep, see, Prince Adam, I was right. I was fucking right. I know my Beauty and the Beast, damn it. Also, little weird that like a witch shows up at your door and is like, "Let me in." You're like, "I'm not allowed to let strangers in. I'm a little kid." She's like, "You're cursed, you little piece of shit."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did the Beast even do? Sorry, Adam. What did Adam even do? But like, I mean, I'd rather be the Beast than Adam anyway.
Adam and Beast, not Adam and Eve.
Yeah, see, Beast is daddy as fuck. I'm telling you, like I know the Beast is the hot version of him. And then again, if you watch the live action Aladdin, Jafar's the hot one. Like I don't know what the deal with that is. Not that Aladdin's not a cute. The actor's very cute. There's nothing wrong with him. But Jafar is like hyper good looking in the non-animated Aladdin and the live action.
I just don't remember. I watched that movie and I don't remember half of it. And I already watched a movie about that movie that they created it from. Like that's how little I was invested in that movie.
It's really not worth watching.
The live action Beauty and the Beast was pretty good.
Yeah, it was decent. It was decent, except for the CG of the Beast. I feel like something was off about that. It didn't feel right to me, right? And then like there were a lot of movies too that I don't think you could really remake now, like Brave Little Toaster. That would give kids nightmares. It'd be horrible.
Probably, yeah.
Right? So you can't remake a lot of this stuff. Like The Little Mermaid. I feel like they had their work cut out for them on that. Anything you did with The Little Mermaid, people are going to be mad about.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the weirdest thing in the world to me is like, well, the Little Mermaid should be white. She's supposed to be white. How would she be black? And it's like, how would she be a mermaid? Man, how would they magically take her voice because of an underwater sea witch?
They
Like,
should have just turned them all into manatees. That would have been great.
I agree. They should have had them all played by manatees,
Yeah.
but just dubbed over.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, that's it. And not dubbed over by people who speak English. I want someone who it's like their fifth language to decide what those manatees are saying for me.
What is Little Mermaid based off of? Who wrote that?
I don't know. It's one of those like Grimm's tales or some shit like that. It's really dark. The original one. She commits suicide and turns into like sea foam. It's dark. Also, like the message isn't great, right? Like,
No.
give your voice up, shut the fuck up, and be pretty, and maybe a guy will like you. Not a great message. Listen, little girls, don't listen to most of what Disney has to say about what you should grow up as. That's the advice we're trying to give out here today.
But what if they want to grow up to be seafoam?
No.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Don't listen to
That's
them.
way worse.
Go to college.
Yeah.
To be seafoam.
Yeah. Seafoam 101.
Get a seafoam degree. So no, yeah, I don't even know how we got off on that. But on a side note, right? So here's what we need you guys to do to take lesson wise out of that. Beast is hot. Prince Adam is not. Come pick her up your fuck around and find out buttons. I think that's what we were actually getting at. So,
That's all true too.
So stop by and pick those up. What else?
I don't know.
Also, like, it definitely went black on us because it went from live at like some odd minutes to like bam reset. So
It happens.
we lost the stream on you guys temporarily. Our bad. But yeah, so fuck around and find out buttons. I think we've got a bunch of those ready now. So like as soon as you want to go grab them from the back there, you just swing on in. I'll have somebody grab them, give you one, pop it up online, selfie, whatever it is. Do people still duck face? Is that a duck face selfie? I guess that's antique. And you can get one of those cameras that you put like the little thing over you and you squeeze and the bulb explodes and you can do a duck face selfie, right? Like one of those Western cameras.
No, I know what you're talking about. I was just not on board with anything you were saying.
I think that's how you should do them. I'll give you extra points for that. If you post it with an antique camera like that, I'll give you extra points. It's fine. But yeah, so pick them up, post a picture of yourself with it. That's important. And then tag us, right? Are we hashtagging this at all or just tagging? Tagging's fine, right?
Tagging's fine.
Right? Instagram or Facebook, either one. I'm fine with that. Fuck it, or YouTube, I guess. I don't even know how you go about it, but whatever. So tag us in a picture of you like, hey, what's up? I got my fuck around and find out button from that Rose Gallery tattoo. And then once we hit 50 of those, we're going to give away $200 worth of tattoo credits to somebody who posted the buttons. It's got to be from that group of people because it's free, no purchase necessary, but you are going to have to come do a little bit of work, a little bit of footwork, which is fine. So we got that going on for you. And then what else did we want? You want to tell them about Evangeline's Flash thing again?
No, I don't really care. No, yeah. So until the end of the year, starting today, Evangeline is going to be running a Flash special. We should be able to turn around the camera, but we're lazy, honestly.
I mean, we could probably do it here.
Oh yeah, we can watch it here. This is perfect. Kind of.
There's
So that
like
whole
a
wall,
bunch of it.
all of
stuff
that
there, right?
is Evangeline's Flash. Small pieces, 50. Larger pieces, 100. And then obviously we'll be able to tell you when they come in. But yeah, Evangeline will be doing that for the rest of the year.
That's good enough. That works, right? Bam. So you guys got to see the Flash. You're welcome. I nailed it. So
we almost broke something.
So yeah, what, 50 and 100? Right?
50
that
and
was
100.
the price points.
Yep.
For until the end of the year, but like we have a winter break coming up, so the end of the year is sooner than it seems like it would be. You guys should get your asses in here because we're not gonna be here around Christmas or any of that, and then we'll come back to do New Year's, right? So, and then we had the tap outs.
Tap outs. $750 for full day, $400 for half day.
Those are these guys down here, right? And we got info there, right? So $750 gets you the full day, unless you tap out. If you're a bitch about it, it's gonna happen. So, but if you come in, you sit like a beast, you can get an entire day for $750 from several of our artists here, right? We got time.
Do not sit like an atom.
Don't sit like a beast, not an atom. You gotta be daddy about it, right? And then
I don't know if you have to go that far, but at least
$400 for the half day. So for those of you who can't really sit for an entire day, or if you just don't want to spend that much money, we're doing $400 for the half day tap outs. So swing by and get that shit done. That's a good deal. And then the gift cards, right? Because next year prices go up like they do every year because of inflation. Even though we've been really good about that, we got to go up, which means that you can buy the gift cards right now, and they're good for next year. Right, so you can buy $800 and $400, so $750, right, and $400 sessions this year right now, and they're good for next year when the price points go up. So that's, if you loved your family, that's all you would buy them. Just gift cards for here, I think.
Yeah,
And
that is
freaking
dope.
merchandise. We're gonna have merchandise. We haven't even talked about that.
Yeah, merch on Monday.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. We've been revamping like everything online. So we've got new merchandise coming Monday online, and we're gonna do a discount for Cyber Monday on that and discount it down like stupid low, right? Like stupid low. And then after Cyber Monday's over, you'll be able to still buy that stuff online. But I think we're gonna do like a holiday discount for it too, because we're not trying to make money off it. We just want to get like some cool merch in people's hands and shit. And we've got a bunch of cool new design stuff, including the fuck around and find out shirt. It's gonna be on there finally, so you'll be able to pick that up. We might do some hats with it too, villain hats, which are always awesome. And then we got the New Year's Eve party, which Richie's right. We'll probably do the glory hole tattoos on the New Year's Eve party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be a cool day for it if you guys are all cool with that. So we'll figure that out, and we'll probably give away a couple of those too, just for the fuck of it. And then what else? I feel like we had something else. I feel like we had other stuff that we talked to you guys about on this video, and I really don't genuinely remember what it was.
I don't know what we needed to talk about multiple times and not.
I don't know that we needed to talk about anything. I just kind of like talking to everyone.
That's fine.
I like hopping on here and conversating live. That's it. That's what I'm here for, to interact with you all. So we're working on doing some other shit for that too, right? Like doing some art and some video game shit and stuff. I don't know. I like doing live stuff. We're going to be doing like some other non-live stuff too, though. We're going to be doing some pre-recorded stuff, including some commercials we got coming up. And then we've got spotlights, artist spotlights, but also client spotlights. We're doing some of those.
Mm-hmm.
So stick around for that stuff. That's going to be really fucking cool. All right, it's a really fucking busy end of the year, man.
I guess so.
I have a lot to do, and the next year I need you all to, like, I don't know, keep me busy enough that I've got some excess money and can sit down and take like 3 months off and do all my comic books and stuff. You think they'll do that for me? I don't think you guys are going to make that happen quite that way. I'm going to have to do it in my spare time, I think. Lane. I expect you guys to buy it, though, at very least, right? I put all that work in, all that time, that effort. I was thinking about you, touching myself. You should buy the comic when it comes out.
So, I know spare time. I'm gonna throw this idea out there. What if we, you know how a donut is like a spare tire?
I mean, sure.
That should be spare time. Like donut clock. Yeah, I need some donut clock.
So we eat donuts in our spare time?
Mm-hmm. I mean, who doesn't? But
it seems like a good idea to
yeah.
me. I like it.
I'm taking some PTO, or as I like to call it, donut.
Taking some donut time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. From now on, that's the decree. Mm-hmm. It's called donut time, not spare time.
I need a nice donut day.
So we got to come up with everything we want to do for New Year's also. So if you guys have any suggestions other than I'm doing glory hole tattoos, hopefully on New Year's, then I'm all ears, right? Like we'll do some cool shit for you guys. We'll have people come up to the studio. We'll celebrate it up. This is 4 years now, I think.
I believe so. I haven't been here that long, so I think it's 4 years.
Yeah, it'd be 4 years in business, right? God damn, it's been a little while, so it'll be 4 years in this location.
Been a while. And
then we got all kinds of new shit coming up for the new year, including like a bunch of painting and stuff like that. I'm working on some content on that end for everybody because I've got a bunch of canvases at home, and I've been wanting to just like sit and paint like a bunch of them with like cool stuff on them. So I might do like some recordings of that stuff, and if you guys have like questions on like painting and stuff, maybe I'll do it live, right? And just discuss what it is that I'm doing while I'm painting and like answer questions and shit. I think that could be cool. Love you, Richie, by the way. I know he already acknowledged it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that could be cool. Would you guys watch me paint? Like Bob Ross style, I'll just sit and paint. Obviously not Bob Ross paintings. I don't do landscapes. But you want some creepy, weird shit, some monsters, I don't know, surrealistic shit. I could do that. Right? So stop by when I start doing that online, because you can do that from your house or wherever the fuck you're at. So you really don't have a good reason to skip it if we're being honest, I mean, you're probably just scrolling through your damn news feed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on Facebook, which you probably are if you're watching this, you're already wasting your time. You may as well waste it watching me paint.
What do you call Bob Ross when he's crying?
I don't know.
Sob Ross.
Sob Ross, that's good. That's good.
What about when he's getting into the hanky panky times? Throb Ross.
Okay, okay, I can get down with that.
That's what I was thinking the whole time you're talking. I'm sorry.
That's funny. The other thing I was gonna say is like I'm thinking about doing some live streaming while tattooing. You know, so like we'll set the camera up. I'll be tattooing the client, and we can like talk back and forth with people and shit. But like talk about the tattoo process and stuff. I'm not gonna teach you guys to tattoo online, right? But like we can still talk about art and shit. That could be cool. So I think that'd be a dope way to do it.
At least somewhat cool.
Right?
Tattooing is lame.
Hey, that's not nice. I love tattooing. It's probably my favorite medium, if I'm being honest. I think it's like it's got a precision to it that I can't get with other mediums. It's weird.
That's fair. I think the main reason I think tattooing is lame is when I say I work at a tattoo studio. Oh, what do you tattoo? No, I would have said that, right? Like I would have led with that.
I didn't say I do tattoo.
Yeah, like why would I be like, yeah, I work at a tattoo studio?
I think it works against you though, because like you show up and you're like, oh hey, what's up? I work in a tattoo studio, and they're like, oh, you're cool, right? And then they find out you're not, and it's like a double letdown, right? They're like, you were up here in my head, you just fell all the way down. It's horrible.
I mean, I don't. That's fucked up. I'm pretty cool.
I'm not cool when I tattoo.
Oh, okay. Thought you were talking about me. I'm like,
people who don't tattoo are cooler than the people who do tattoo.
that's...
Think about all the people who tattoo in Brevard County. We all might seem cool. We're not. We're not really cool.
I don't want to talk on this.
We might seem like the coolest, hippest, baddest ass, biggest penis people in Brevard County. We might seem like everybody would just be like, God, those people are so much cooler than you and must be talented and awesome. We might seem handsome and attractive, but that's not all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes it's just being ridiculously handsome and good looking and everything doesn't make you cool. No matter how many tattoos you do that are awesome and amazing. You know?
I don't. What the fuck am I supposed to say?
It's a hard life, is what I'm saying. It's hard to live this way. To perform this standard of excellence every day.
All right. Well, I'll just be here.
It's got to be hard.
Looking like a fuck ass.
Sitting next to me every day, realizing how pretty I look.
That's a weird series of sentences. You must be hard.
Yeah, you must be hard every day, sitting next to me. My headphones just died, by the way. I don't know what I did wrong. I think I switched my channel.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like they're still on.
I mean, they are correct stuff on, but like now I can hear.
Proud of you.
I was on the wrong channel. I changed my wireless pack. I don't know if you can see that thing, but
I got mine in my front pocket.
I had mine clipped to my belt. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of chafing a little bit because I'm going commando today, and this little metal clip keeps rubbing against my hip, and I don't like it. So I'm holding it now. You're welcome, guys. I hope that's what you wanted to know about today. Was
I don't think they did.
Again. You don't think they wanted to hear that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody did, but what if I talk like this? Just right into
I can hear you really well like that. It makes your voice sound awesome. All right, so we should probably wrap up because we're getting towards the end.
Well, yeah, for safety reasons.
Yeah. Wear condoms, kids. Or don't. It's more fun if you don't.
No.
Just
wrap it up.
Get them all pregnant.
H Christ.
There's no reason not to, right? I've got 4 kids. I'm trying to create more. So whoever wants to be my next baby mama, put in an application for the number that you would like to have. I'm trying to Nick Cannon this, you know? And then get married to a man and be like, ha ha ha, I'm cooler than Nick Cannon because I've got a bunch of kids and I didn't have to marry a chick to do it.
What the hell did you just say?
I want to have a bunch of kids. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't wear a condom is kind of the point that we were getting to.
No,
just
that
impregnate
was the
world.
opposite of what I was getting to.
Elon Musk thinks you should have a lot of kids. I think you should have a lot of kids.
Okay, first of all, Musk has the ability to have those kids.
Well, yeah, so
Easier.
do you. So do you.
I mean, I have the faculties.
It's true. So you should just start pumping out a bunch of little Desmonds.
You do not want that many little Desmonds running around.
Well, no, I'm telling you, kids are way cooler than adults are anyway. They should just let kids rule the world, and we should all like just shut the fuck up and do whatever it is they say we should be doing.
Yeah, but they're so small.
Yeah, I know. It's just like we're all like, we're gonna put a man on the moon, and they're like, hey, you want ice cream? One of those sounds cooler to me. Like, I want the ice cream. I don't want to fuck a man on the moon. You know how much ice cream I could get for the price of putting someone on the fucking moon? Feels like a bad fucking deal to me. It's kind of my point here.
But what if we put kids on the moon?
Would they have ice cream?
They'll have cheese, I believe.
I hope they don't take the ice cream with them. I'm not going to the moon. I know it's made of green cheese.
I think you're really caught up on this ice cream thing.
I love ice cream so fucking much. I am way the fuck off topic, though. I didn't intend to talk about condoms. We just got on that, right? I don't even know why we're talking about condoms.
And they should get on you, too.
Condoms are lame. Don't wear them. Right? STDs are fake. The government made them up.
I feel like I'm the dare lion of condoms right now.
Okay, I'm lying, kids. If you really, for some reason, have bad enough parents, they let you watch this fucking video, wear condoms. Don't just get everyone pregnant and get STDs. They are real. They are real. And
children
kids are
or
expensive.
STDs?
Both.
Okay.
They both.
See, now you're on
my
my side. That's what I was hoping you'd
They
answer
are
that way.
expensive as shit. So, instead, just my 2 cents. Instead of having more kids, buy tattoo gift certificates.
Yes.
For tap out sessions that begin today and run through the end of the year for $750 for a full day or $400 for a partial day. That's a better use of your money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or buy flash tattoos from Evangeline from now until our winter break for either $50 or $100, depending on the size tattoo that you're getting. That's a better use of your money. Better use of your time. Stop by the studio, pick up your fuck around and find out button, free of charge. Post a fucking picture of yourself wearing that free of charge fucking button, and you're entered for a chance once we give away 50 of those and get tagged in 50 of them to win $200 towards a tattoo. So you could be getting some free fucking shit anyway. Plus, we're working on our end of year thing for our anniversary, which will be New Year's, which hopefully we'll be doing Glory Hole tattoos for.
Mm-hmm.
But in the process of that, I might also do like a Christmas giveaway. And then I might also do a fucking New Year's giveaway too. And once we get past that 50 button mark, we'll do the giveaway and then we'll do more buttons and more giveaway. So all of those better uses of your time than having kids and STDs are. Right? Neither of those is going to get you where you want to go, but tattoos, they'll get you everywhere in life.
That's true.
It is. Like if you get your face tattooed and you get your knuckles and your hands tattooed, guaranteed you're getting a job the next day.
Mm-hmm.
People love that shit. You show up at a job interview with your whole face tattooed and they're just like fucking hired. And if they don't, you can come get us and we'll go rough them up and then they'll hire you.
Yeah.
Because we're tattoo people.
This sounds dangerously close to the mob.
We're not legally allowed to say those things for serious, so all of that is just a joke.
We would not harm.
Kids.
No interviewers were harmed in the,
They're all made of CG.
Mm-hmm.
CG interviewers is who we beat up. It's if you see it on the video, that's what happened.
That's fair.
World Star. So,
what a reference.
what the fuck else do we got? Don't trample people while you're out there today on Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
You were just thankful for stuff yesterday. There's no need to trample people for material goods today.
Do people still go out?
People do. It's fucking weird. Like, in the 90s, people used to be like, man, I was so grateful yesterday. Today, I'm going to curb stomp a person for a Tickle Me Elmo.
I'm going to be honest. I just order anything online.
There's a lot of ways to get stuff shipped to you, or like go pick it up after you've ordered it and stuff. Like, don't go in the store if you can avoid it. There's no need for that.
It seems like a very antiquated.
That, and don't just shop on Black Friday, man. Like, all they did was put a higher price on that thing so they could mark it down to what they charge every day anyway. Cyber Monday, we will have new merch up, and it will not be everyday fucking prices. I'm going to mark that shit down to as low as I can get away with, right? So we're going to hook you guys up on that. And then next year, we're going to be working on more merchandise, too, that hopefully we'll get to do a bunch of fucking giveaways for, because I like giving shit away. So, enter for a chance to win your $200 tattoo. Come get your fuck around and find out, but or fucking don't. I'm not your dad. I think most of you, I'm not your dad. There's a few of you that might be watching. I might be your dad. Possible. Probably not yours, though.
Yeah, probably.
Probably not Desmond's. He's a little old to be mine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait.
that math would not add up very easily.
How old would I have been?
How old am I?
I don't know.
I'm 33.
Oh, shit. I'd have been like 5.
Yeah, I was like, Oh no,
I was not getting it at 5. I'm sorry, I wasn't. You're not one of mine. A lot of people here could have been, but not you. Not you.
Okay.
I started making bastards young. It's what I do. So, shit, I don't have anything else. That was everything I had.
Yeah, I mean,
we
got
unless
all
you
the
all have
info out there.
something that you wanted to say to us, which you'd have to do in text format, but, then we love you, and you should stop by for Glory Hole Tattoos. That shit's gonna be awesome. You should stop by for the fuck around and find out buttons. You should stop by for the specials. And if you don't want to buy anything and you don't want to come get free stuff, come fucking hang out, dude. You don't have to buy shit to be our friend.
Mm-hmm.
We love you. And we hope you're having a great day. We hope Thanksgiving didn't ruin you too much. It's a lot of food, a lot of social interaction. It's a fucking lot. We get it. So we'll see you guys around,
Somewhere.
I guess.
You might not see me.
At Subway, we'll see you. If you eat at Subway, I occasionally eat there. We'll see you there.
Eat fresh.
So, Chili's.
Love
see you at
Chili's.
Chili's. We do like Chili's. So, we love you all. I hope you have nightmares tonight.
Wow.
Good night.